Hey G-Dubs, my name is Ben. Hello, good morning, welcome to the micro soldering show on this beautiful Tuesday. Or it's not beautiful because it's rainy. But okay, I like every day. No problem if it's rainy or not. And the only thing is I have to go to work and do my micro soldering work, and then it's a good day. And for sure it's a good day if I wake up in the morning and I see my kids and they are laughing and all is nice. Okay, today in the morning I just got this iPhone 7 here. Andy already opened, no, not Andy, David already opened it yesterday. It came in. It is a device which was bought on a reseller for used devices, and the problem is David already checked on power supply and he wrote me stuck at 30 milliamps. And the first thing we do on these stocks at about 30 milliamps is just using our ICC Pro. And why I'm using it, not only for advertisement. In fact, a stuck at 30 milliamps could be a dry-star issue. So, okay, we just start by that. We plug in this beautiful device. We push the button. It's really easy to use. Oh, low battery. Okay, we have to charge the battery. No problem. Why do we have to charge the battery, or how often do we have to charge the battery on an ICC Pro? Not often. But this device I push on a day about 100 times. And okay, this cable is really crap. It's a crap cable. I need to take a good one. Here is my working USB-C cable, and now the device charges. I have to put that into the basket and just wait about some seconds so I can use it for one time, and after that I will charge it just in the normal way. Okay, we just do the test. And this looks fine. Okay, USB control IC is okay. I just want to charge my ICC Pro because I used it for weeks now and it's the first time I have to charge it, and that's pretty okay, I think. Okay, we take out the screws. Mostly in these cases, if you buy devices on reselling websites which distribute phones which are refurbished but not at Apple, they coming mostly from China, and I often saw these stocks about 30 or 50 milliamps, and CPU was already done. So, and the connection between CPU and some pads isn't good and you get a stock. That's typically for devices which were refurbished in other countries, and these are things which can happen. That's one of the reasons why I never would buy a device on such a reseller. I always buy my devices new at Apple. Okay, what about that here? We will see. Okay, for me it looks like the NAND has been already done. Stickers are new, but I think they glued new because you see that here it isn't glued perfectly, and on the sides you see somebody already soldered the shield on the top. What about the shield? Is it fastened or not? Okay, I just want to get that shield up and check what about that device. It's always interesting if you see devices like that, because we just don't know if it was a good work or not a good work, clean work, not a clean work, we will see now. I take off the shield on the top. Okay. And now I just want to see what about that board. Hey. Okay, and you see? Haha. It was a full board swap because the baseband CPU already has been done. And the main CPU already has been done, and you see that for me looks not as clean as it should be. What about the NAND? Yeah, the NAND logically has been done too. Glue sticker on the back side, open it. What about the back side? Okay, power IC has been done. Here was used a little bit too much of heat. What about that here? Solder balls. Here is another solder ball. I don't understand if people do things like that. Why they just work in a cleaner way? If I got some balls, I just clean it after. Audio IC has been done too, but without doing jumpers. I don't know why. Okay, I don't want to baseband power management IC has been done too. I don't want to care about work which other people do, but in this case I think we should take out the CPU, because we have it stuck at 30 milliamps, and then we clean the whole board, and let's see if we can get this thing to run or not. No, wrong tool. This is the right tool. I don't know how many heat already has been spent on the CPU. So for me, I have to be fast. Quick and fast, just for doing that. Okay, I got it out. Now I just want to clean the board first. Okay, let's see what we can do. Just use some flux here. Flux which they used is a little bit sticky. I don't like that. I like flux like NC559 or 559V2, because I really love the M-Tash flux. It's the best one I have ever seen. take off the old solder. I could renew my solder tip. I will do that later. I have to put on the dust absorber. Because my button for the dust absorber is still next beside the bottle of repair screw. Because there the button didn't want to work anymore, so I just took mine next beside, and now I just didn't get it back until now. By the way, thanks to Joe Ham from Gadget Genie in the USA. He did a nice review for the ICC Pro. And he's a really good technician. So for me, I really like if good technicians give me feedback and tell me that the ICC Pro is a charm. Okay, this looks good. I want to get back my old toothbrush. It was so nice. But it just broke, and now I have to use a new one. Okay, I think this looks good. And now we can have a look at the CPU. What about that? Okay, pads are really okay because they are just there. I saw really better things than that, or more. I saw more bad things than that. It's okay. In fact, I don't know which solder they used for rebore, but it came out very fast, so I think it should be a low melt, and I don't use low melt on CPU because you can get these problems later, and I don't like to have that. Okay, done. Yeah, looks really clean after we did that now. So we have no clue on it, we have no scratches, we have no missing pads. That's really important if we do the CPU works. Now we can just rebore the CPU. See, it's even a fast job. Because we want to get the phone booting. The right stencil. I think this looks good. And now we just get in some paste. Okay. Taking a tweezer, setting up the right temperature for the rebore, and getting this job done. Circle, 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 circle to don't get any bend. Heat up the stencil at all the areas. And then start at one edge. And try to get a nice rebore. Because I work with 183, it's just a little bit slower because the solder needs some time to melt. But I think this looks pretty good. Now we just clean one time. After that we get some flux in here and do a reflow. Reflow with stencil. Done. Waiting a short time for cooling down. And yay! We have a perfectly rebored CPU. Just getting in some flux. And do a reflow without stencil. That's always my way of work, because I really learned all that by myself and I never had a teacher. I can't tell you how other people do that. That's only my way to do the CPU. Okay, after that we let the flux stay directly on the CPU. Just want to take a picture. And then we can get the CPU back to the board. Just want to have a look if all is clean. No dirt in any area. That's really important, because otherwise the CPU can't sit correctly. And I want to check the value of the board at DC power supply to see if the board is good or not. And yeah, the board is pretty good. It's just a little bit hot, so we got 9 milliamps if the board is hot. Let's check if the board is a little bit cooled down. Should be about 6 or 7 milliamps. Cool it down a little bit, and yeah, we are at 7 milliamps. That's pretty nice. So now we can just solder back the CPU. No dirt, fine. Taking the CPU, place it back down to the board. Come on over here. What about you? Why don't you want to stay? I always do that with my fingers and never have any problems, but this CPU just doesn't want to come in the way I want to see it here. But that's pretty okay now. That looks pretty good now. Okay. So, we start by soldering back the CPU. You just wait until the flux is coming out at the sides of the CPU. And then we know that we are done. Wait a second for cooling down. Just want to answer one question on Facebook. And do you see now at the sides we have one line completely for the bolts. This wasn't the case before. Just need to clean a small bit at the side. And you see that? I think this looks really perfect. You see? Okay, overall same size. CPU is completely flat now. And now we can give it a test. You can see. It's hard for the cam. Hey camera, why don't you want to get it sharp? Okay, it just doesn't want to. And we take the screen. Connect the ambient light sensor. Connecting power supply. And try to start. Value looks okay. And boom! Back to life again. I don't know why we have a white screen on the back. I think that's a NAND related thing, because somebody replaced the NAND perhaps and just choose a white color device. I will do that after I take out the NAND and will give it the right information, so we have a black screen with a white apple. But now I just want to see if the phone boots and works again. But I think this should be no problem. Just wait a second for the touch, and yeah, here we are. It's just a little bit laggy because of the power supply, but you see, phone is back to life again. I will give it now a complete functionality test. I will clean up the whole board. I would take out the NAND. I will give it the information, okay, it's a black phone, it's not a white one. And after that, complete functionality test, sampling with all clues, with all the original clue and the clue stickers on the logic board, and then the phone will go back to the customer. Okay, I hope you liked the video. If you want to learn things like that, you can easily do that at the Border Level Repair School Germany. If you are working at the repair industry for smartphones and tablets, you can just join our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany. And if you want to buy this beautiful tool, ICC Pro, check iccpro.de. I would appreciate that. I'm out. We see us with the next video. Boom! Back to life again. Here's Ben. Have a nice day. Enjoy it. Peace.